Good afternoon. I'm a little bit late today, but I wanted to show you something. I'm on the road. Where am I? Look at this. Oh, wow. I think the name of this is, I'm going to get it wrong. I'm right outside of Chattanooga, and it's a reservoir, a man-made lake. It's beautiful. This is like my favorite rest stop on the whole trip. In this whole Chattanooga area. If for some reason I can't have my dream of living in Florida, I think Chattanooga comes in a strong second. Anyway, today we finished the book of Hebrews. I decided to read chapters 12 and 13 before I hit the road, and I've even listened to them a couple of times on the trip. Let me stand this way so you guys can have the view. And the phrase that these were a long couple of chapters with a lot packed into it, a lot of very famous scriptures, well-known, often used. But what caught my attention was the very end of chapter 12. And Paul is talking about unshakable thing. God is going to shake the heavens and the earth. And only what is unshakable will be what's left. So be on guard and make sure that you invest in and try to really transform yourself and be guided by and live in God's love. Not just God's love, but allow it to become your love, because God is in us. We are in Him. He is in us. And when we live from that reality, because it is a reality, but we don't have to acknowledge that reality, but when we really accept it and we live from it, then we will become more unshakable, even if the world were to end. Paul reminds us, as he does often, is like, what can mere men do to you when you are unshakable, when you are living in God's love? What can a mere man do to you? But many of us live from the fear of what other men can do to us, and women and other humans, withdraw their love, be angry with us, punish us, hold us captive, kill us even. The fear of death, the fear of emotional death, death being cut off from the pack, not having, the fear of not having enough of something, resources, money. Reminds us again not to have a love of money, but to be content, so that you can be unshakable. This is where, what can happen to you? And you hear this from accounts of great people throughout life, throughout the ages of, so there's a few survivors of some of the most imaginable atrocities, Auschwitz, and some of the accounts of those people that have come out of that are examples of being unshakable because they've chosen to be strong of mind and strong of heart, and to fully engage with reality and the will to stand in the face of that and not let themselves be broken, be shaken, and not allow their identity to be in their circumstances. Even when it seems horrible beyond imagination. So those are a few things that came to my mind. And to have that kind of inner strength, that being at one with the universe, being at one with God, and being in alignment with love. And you've got to love yourself enough to invest in this type of identity work, that will create something unshakable, solid, unshakable, like these mountains. But even these mountains can be shook. Anyway, headed into warmer weather. This is what I'm leaning into, is the the concept of being unshakable and what that means. Because I don't feel that way right now. I'm very shaken. I'm easily shaken. And trying to stand in hard choices, in hard emotions, in love, and with love. Love isn't always easy. It's kind, it's patient, it's lots of things, but it's not always easy in the face of other humans who might not see things the same way. Jesus showed us that even on the cross as he was being crucified, and he allowed that to happen. He surrendered himself to that process, and even said, "Forgive them, Father, they know not what they do." He understood. He was unshaken, even in such a like we can't imagine. I can't imagine being able to do that. But I know I'm really going to spend a lot of effort and my human energy in my life trying to even get a little taste of it. Hey, good morning. Good afternoon. And anyway, I am in a little shelter because it's actually getting warm. And I'm going to enjoy this beautiful view and stretch my legs a bit before I get back in the car. Have a great day. Rise and shine. We start the book of James tomorrow.